Hi, Hazel here from VBAC Matters, and today I'm looking at the cultural perspectives of VBAC in countries with high and low rates. This is a new study in women and birth that is based in Europe. Now, they looked at 4 previously published papers that they had published, which included 115 clinicians, 73 women, and they used focus groups and interviews in their qualitative studies. There were high and low VBAC countries. In the low, there was Germany, Italy, and Ireland, and in the high, Sweden, Finland, and the Netherlands. There were 4 themes that they came up with. In the first, both the clinicians and women say that VBAC is the first choice in the high VBAC rate countries, but in the low, VBAC is not seen as the first choice by clinicians. Rather, it was dependent on many different factors. Women also expressed that these factors included clinicians' and hospitals' attitudes towards VBAC, with women having to seek out pro-VBAC services. In the second theme, there was, in the high VBAC countries, a focus on achieving a normal birth and motivating women and giving them confidence for them to be able to have a normal birth. But in the low, this was governed by fear and risk and policies. Now in the third, stay with me, the obstetrician in the high countries believe that VBAC is the best choice. So therefore the women and the team, they work together, and it includes counselling, birth plans, free of childbirth clinics, all inclusive within that decision. But in the low rate countries, the women may believe in VBAC, but she is often making that decision separate to the medical establishment's decision, which can cause conflict. Now in the fourth, both high and low countries have the similar opinion. And as I quote, they feel that fear and traumatic previous birth experiences could be a barrier for VBAC. So both clinicians and women need to explore the previous birth. Overall, they found that in the low VBAC countries, there was a heterogeneous culture, both pro and against VBAC. Whereas in the high VBAC countries, it was a homogenous culture. Everyone believed that VBAC was the best choice, and it was a pro-VBAC culture. Now, this is a very interesting study, which I think really rings true for VBAC in Australia. The lowest rate in their low-rate groups was 29%, and in Australia, it's only a 12% VBAC rate. For us in low VBAC countries, we can identify that clinicians are often working from a place of fear and see VBAC as abnormal. Women who want a VBAC then find themselves in conflict with the clinicians and services they work for. Now, if you want to find out more, then have a look at the paper on women and birth.